I told you guys that I'm going to tell you, an update on how I cure my hormonal acne, and I've also posted a picture on Facebook just recently talking about it. So here it is. I've listed every single thing just so that I don't forget. We're gonna talk about diets. We're also gonna talk about my skincare, basically just the things that I did, and also at the end I'm also gonna talk a little bit of encouragement to all of you who are going through hormonal acne, because I know how it feels. Now, before, when I had clogged pores, some of them were gone, but some of them turned into acne, which is, just basically on my T-zone. I will be showing you the pictures first, my before and after pictures, and then I will elaborate the things that I did. So I'm gonna show you how it all began, alright? So this is a flashback photo to where I had acne on my T-zones before, and when my acne on my T-zones were getting better, I all of a sudden developed some like little bumps. I got it all over here, and at first I didn't mind because I was like, it kind of just looked like little pimples, so I'm just like, I don't care, probably all these things are just going to, vanish. But all of a sudden those little bumps turned into, it became itchy, and also the bumps were raised, that have actually started to look like this right here, and I was freaking out. So I was like, what is going on? Because it has, I don't know what you call it, it's like this whiteheads popping out, and I'm like, I know it's still a little bit TMI, but to the point that it actually really hurts. It's actually both on my right and left face, so they were both here, and especially right down here as well. And then I experienced rosacea, which is actually a really uncomfortable thing. It was just really red right here, and it was all over my neck. And also the thing about the redness is that in the morning when I wake up, it's not really red, but throughout the day, especially at noon and in the afternoon, it just rages and it's itchy. It's what it looks like right here. I took a picture when it's like really red. This one is on the right side of my face, and this one right here, the picture again on the left side of my face. These are 2 different days, by the way. And this after picture is exactly 1 month and a half, almost 1 month and a half, and this is what my face looked like. As you can see, I'm still dealing with hyperpigmentation, but the acne has definitely subsided. And then a few weeks later, this is the progress of my hyperpigmentation. That's what it looks like. And here's another one. As you guys can see, the hyperpigmentation starts to fade, and I've got another picture right here. These are the recent pictures of my hyperpigmentation, these last two. So this picture right here is on the left side of my face, and this picture right here is on the right side of my face. You can still see some shadows of the hyperpigmentation, but the acne has fully subsided. It's gone. And I'm also very happy that I have gotten my skin texture back. It's back to being smooth again. And also, by the way, I'm not claiming that everything I did you should be following, because everyone's is different. But if this helps you, then that would be a really great thing. I would be so happy that I can help you. Okay, so on to my diet. Now, when I had hormonal acne, I have been researching, hunting down information on the internet, dermatologists, on YouTube. I just binge watch every single video that I could ever find talking about hormonal acne and how they cure their hormonal acne. And I found a video of other YouTubers as well who have cured their acne through a plant-based diet or a vegan diet. I'm actually on Dr. McDougall's starch solution. So before, I was eating a high-carb, low-fat vegan diet. Now I increased my fat intake just because I was losing a ton of weight, which I didn't really like, but it helped cure my acne. And I've seen dramatic improvements on my skin when I was on that diet. Because sometimes it doesn't really matter how much things you're putting topically on your face. If you do not cure the root cause of acne, it's just gonna come back again. Actually, when you're on a plant-based diet, it's kind of like you're just detoxing every day because you're not eating any harmful foods in your body that would cause inflammation or acne. Just in case, if you are not on a plant-based diet, try cutting out dairy on your diet, even just for 2 weeks, and see if that helps your skin. Also, I focused eating whole foods that I personally cook, because sometimes, you can still eat in a vegan way, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's always healthy. And also, I cut out the oils on my diet. I don't put any oil when I cook. So that's the thing that I find that has really helped my skin. When I started cutting back the oil, I just noticed that my face was not that oily anymore. I still have oils on my face, okay? It's not like completely dry, but it has definitely lessened the oiliness on my face. And I've noticed that some of the cystic acne that I had before started to just shrink. And also for me, I know a lot of vegans go pack on fruits and everything, but for me, I find that my skin actually works best with starches, as I've mentioned before, rather than fruits. Because when I used to pack in fruits, I would notice that my skin wasn't getting better at all. It was just like, you know, yeah, it was okay, but I didn't really see any improvements until I went on the starch solution, and then I saw dramatic effects on my skin. And also, not only that, I lowered down my sodium. Ever since I lowered down my sodium, I noticed just a quick and just a speedy recovery on my skin. And also, I don't experience bloating the whole time when I lower down my sodium. And also started taking in one that I'm going to say is so cliche, and you're probably gonna just roll your eyes like, oh my gosh, I've heard that so many times, and that is drinking a lot of water. Now, I told you guys on how I detox my body that I actually have made it a habit. Every single time I go to the bathroom and pee, I am going to drink 2 glasses of water just to fill up my body again, and it just repeats. And that's also a good thing, because throughout the day you're just cleansing and hydrating your body, and that also plays a huge role in keeping your skin clear and healthy. And also, it's good to discover the foods that triggers your acne. That's why it's great to keep a food journal to test and see what works best for your skin, just because sometimes there are even vegan foods that is not suitable for my skin, and foods even that were considered as like really healthy for your skin doesn't really work for my skin at all. I'm gonna share that to you guys. For me, nuts definitely does not work well for my skin. And also, I cut out avocados, because at the same time when I was eating nuts, I was also eating avocados, because, you know, a lot of people were telling me like that, you know, avocado is really going to help with your acne, because avocado is really great for your skin and everything. It's healthy fats and stuff like that. As much as that is true, it is true, but at the same time, it didn't really help a lot with my skin. As soon as I cut out the nuts and the avocados, I've noticed some improvements on my skin. And also, bananas and mangoes. Now, I can eat bananas and mangoes, but I couldn't eat them every single day, because I noticed that if I eat them consistently every single day, and especially in a huge amount, a huge portion of it, I just noticed breakouts. And I also just want to encourage you, just in case if you are starting to eat healthy, but yet you don't see any improvement on your skin, but probably to some of you, it just made your skin worse. It's probably because you are detoxing. Do not give up in the process. Just keep on eating right, because I've been there. And also, I was discouraged by other people that, you know, they told me that I should just go back eating on the way I ate before, just because they didn't really see an improvement on my skin, even if I was eating very healthy. I was even compared to a girl who is basically eating in a fast food and has perfect skin. So to them, probably if I ate, you know, fast foods back again, I'd hopefully clear up my skin. I think it's not fair to compare a person who doesn't have any acne to a person who is trying to cure her acne, and to think that eating healthy doesn't really help with your skin, you know, just because at first you can't see any improvement. I don't think it's fair to compare our conditions. Let me just assure you and tell you that eating healthy really pays off in the end. It has definitely helped my skin a lot. Okay, so now on to skincare. Now, I kept my skincare very low-key. I used to use glycolic acid before, but I stopped and I switched back to using salicylic acid. And this is what it looks like. This is the Clearogen foaming cleanser, and this is 2% salicylic acid, and I find this has really helped not only with the acne but also with the rosacea. I actually haven't used any toners at all. For some odd reason, I know some people, they have this regimen like, you know, facial wash, toner, moisturizer, and, you know, acne lotion and stuff like that. But for me, I didn't really use any toner at all, just because this is my toner. It's finished. The toner that I have is already done, so I didn't put any toner at all. After that, I have been constantly still using, even till to this day, my Clearogen acne lotion, and this is the acne treatment, and it's 3% sulfur, and this has worked wonders on my skin. I find that it has really helped, especially with the cystic acne as well. And I still do spot treatment with this, just because if I have like a pimple or let's say a breakout, this helps it so much, you know. And I'm actually using this on days, especially on days where I'm not wearing makeup. I use this day and night, but I don't use this if I'm ever going to put makeup on my face. I put my aloe vera gel, and this one has moisturizer as well, so it's soothing plus moisturizing organic aloe vera gel, and this is really great just because it has helped with the itchiness. And I also have been using the raw organic shea butter. That is the thing that actually really gets rid of the itchiness from the rosacea. And the thing that also helped me is exercise. Now what I do for exercising, since I can't really do weights or anything, I went ahead and I did lots of walking, walking with my dog. You know, when you walk sometimes it gets my mind off things, and you know, your stress levels just goes down. And you know, when you're in stress, that actually just amps up the acne, and it just doesn't help at all, okay? It triggers your stress hormones. And excuse me, I am filming. And also walking really helps with your lymphatic system. And I also find that sleeping early has really helped just lower down, as I've said, my stress levels. It has also helped with balancing my hormones and just keeping your hormones happy. My doctor would used to recommend me melatonin, and it puts you to sleep actually, but then I was getting nightmares with it, so I just trained myself that every single night I sleep at 9 p.m. at night, except of course during the days where I would upload videos, because if I upload videos I usually stay up kind of late. So, you know, because my doctor told me that if I get really good sleep, it would help balancing my hormones. And I've heard that, you know, to some people they said that during your rest periods, especially at night, there's this certain window to where you have to sleep, because in those times your body recuperates and your body heals. So you really have to get in your sleep. For the last part, this is going to be just me encouraging you guys. Now, probably right now you are desperate in just curing your skin, or you're frustrated because you're not seeing any results in your skin at all, and maybe you have done everything and nothing has helped you, or you're probably stressed or depressed, you know, because of the acne. And I know the feeling, because every single time a person would mention about my skin, I would Google some remedies. I would even watch YouTube videos on how to cure my hormonal acne, just because sometimes I feel like, you know, when I was going through that, I felt I was so alone, because everyone has just perfect skin and it's just me that is going through that. And now if you're ever watching this video, let me just tell you that you are beautiful with or without acne. And also, do not let acne define you, because you know, you are more than just your skin. I know it's hard to say it, but if you really ponder about it, if you really meditate on it, you are worth more than the condition of your skin. Okay, you have so much more to offer rather than just your physical appearance. And also, it's just the fact that beauty is more than just having a pretty face or clear skin. Once you realize that your worth doesn't really depend on your skin, it kind of just, the pressure just comes off. And also, knowing that you're fearfully and wonderfully made by God, your worth didn't decrease just because of what is going on with your skin right now. I know that society may probably deem it as ugly, disgusting, and dirty, just because they think that people who go through acne doesn't really wash their faces, or probably they're wearing too much makeup. Sounds so familiar? Because I've heard those things, okay? And I know it's normal to get asked by a lot of people, you know, questioning what happened to your face, or probably they'll, you know, give you a mean comment. People are going to talk, and just let them talk. But however, it's your reactions to what they're saying to you that really matters, because I know some people can be very insensitive to people who are going through acne, just because all of a sudden they think that you're just unclean people or unhygienic, just because they think that you don't wash your face, which is not true. And I know that sometimes people can be really shallow on their definition of beauty, just because I feel like it's the whole, I don't know, media that propels, you know, that you're beautiful when you have flawless skin, and if you have acne, it's just ugly, which is not true. So I'm just like, I'm very disappointed. I'm not only disappointed with society, but also I am very frustrated with that dog barking. Ah! Stop it! Stop! Listen to me. And also, if you're going through acne right now, don't worry or stress about it. I know it's easier said than done, But with me, when I was going through acne, I was like, you know what, if worrying and stressing out on my skin just because I couldn't see any improvement at the moment is not going to help me, I am going to stop worrying, and I'm not going to focus all of my attention just on my skin, and I'm going to focus that on the important things in life. And you know, I'm not going to stress out on things that I cannot control at the moment. Also, one thing that I did is I was expecting to get healed. I would just pray every single day and would expect that my skin is going to get better. And I think that it's very important to have a positive mindset when you have acne, because it definitely helps a lot with your self-confidence and, you know, just basically accepting yourself at that moment when you're going through acne. And I got to a point where I'm no longer worrying or thinking about my skin all the time. I started doing things that I actually really like to do, and I didn't let that stop me from socializing with people or just meeting with people or going to places to where I want to go. But I've learned to really just accept and love myself even with acne before, and that's not in a narcissistic way, because sometimes I feel like we really like ourselves if we are on our highs and, you know, everything's going well with our body and everything. But, you know, when you go through stuff like that, you feel like you just hate yourself. You just hate your face. But when you go through those times, actually, those are the times that you should love yourself more. You should take care of yourself more, you know, by just feeding yourself with the right foods, taking care of yourself, sleeping early, you know, exercise more, and just feeding not only your body but also your mind with good things. For me, just reading my Bible and just listening to, you know, preachers and speakers who are very motivational has really helped not only my mind but also my soul. And I believe that true happiness really starts on the inside and it just radiates on the outside. So when you're truly happy on the inside, it doesn't matter what's going on your physical appearance, because you're still precious, you're still valuable, you're still worthy, and that doesn't really change just because you have acne on your face, or probably if you're suffering with eczema or psoriasis or whatever it is that you're going through. So I really hope that this video has helped you guys, and I will see you all on my next video. Bye!